this is English again. I can't help myself. This is the second report in one day. I must be on a roll. I don't know, something is going on, but oh mein Gott, ich sag dir, Schnitzelschneider Leute, this is Übermenschen, Untermenschen. This is so important. This is so important. This comes out of the Kugel report, directly so important. And so important is, the word is self-reliance. That means to separate the irrational from the rational. And of course, everything on the planet is directed towards making you listening to me, follow someone else's idea. Now, this is a paradox because you're listening to me, which is my idea, but I am saying to you, you rely on yourself. Disregard everything I say if it makes no sense. That's all. Now, I have referred to people. Webster Tarpley. Never mention Fukushima. It's non-existent. Lyndon Larouche, another person who is somebody in the mainstream of mover, shaker. He's not a Henry Kissinger, but he's a mover, shaker. He thinks he is. He's a loser. Forget about him. And or somebody like Alec Jones. Alec Jones high on the list. People listen to Alec Jones, but he's got like problems with the whole religious thing. I can feel it. Forget about Alex Jones. You don't want him to rule the planet because you're going to be in some concentration camp of religious well-being or something. And then, of course, my last one, was Clif High. And, oh, mein Gott, the self-reliance. You need to have the sense of self-reliance. Now, please, people don't think, I am not, German English, not picking on Clif, but Clif is a very good example of somebody that he even has referred to himself, as in the case of David Icke. David Icke, another one of these people, or David Wilcock. David Icke, David Wilcock, David Icke, David Wilcock, David Icke, David Wilcock. Yeah, anyways, the Davids of the planet, these are not to be listened to, really. Please forget about it. Then Clif High likes David Icke. David Icke, screw David Icke. David Icke, is it David Icke? Michael Icke? Whatever. Yeah, forget about it because you don't want to listen to these people say they have a kernel of truth in them, but then it falls apart. And here I'm just going to play another clip of this very disturbing thing to me. I listened to this, I made a Kugel report before this, but I'm going to continue now about self-reliance. Now, please, we always give up our sovereignty to the gurus and the politicians and the smartest, and we are the smartest people. You are the smartest person on the planet. You are so important. I'm not saying this lightly. No, honestly, I'm not saying this lightly. You, looking at this video, you are the most important person on this planet. I don't know how else to say this. And to listen to somebody else and say they're more important is bullshit. I'm not important. Disregard everything I say. After I have said it, disregard everything I say. Or, if you decide there is some meaning and reason to listen to me, go ahead, listen to me. Now here I'm going to play a little bit more of Clif High, just as an example. And please, people, I'm not picking on this person. It's just that I listen to him because I like some of the information, but he's so full of shit. I can't believe this. Listen to this.
Anyway, these chemicals, the side effects that they create are often...
He's talking about his wife having taken some sort of chemicals provided by a drug company. The people that he has been criticizing all the way through, that part of our society that is undermining our sovereignty by manipulating us. And he has allowed his wife, allowed, how do we allow anything for anyone? But he himself has endorsed this protocol for drugs of some kind, and now he's criticizing it, and listen to this irrationality.
Physical in the sense of physics. They alter the physics of the and mechanics, if you will, of how the body has to deal with itself. So when they say actually, and if you read the literature, frequently you hear the word think. We think it works on the GABA part of the brain. We think it works with the adrenal hormones, or into all of this. It's really, basically, they don't really have a flippin' clue that they're willing to talk about.
Why would he allow himself to take a drug that they think it might work, or they think it has to do with the adrenal glands, or think it has to do? What's going through the gray cells? It makes no sense. You see, people? I say it makes no sense. So, you want to hear a little bit more? I put on a little bit more. See, now, like I said, I don't want to pick on this person because I like the information, some of the stuff, but it makes no sense because never ever, please, do not hold this person up in any kind of meaningful way. He is a charlatan, like the David Icke, like the Alex Jones, like the Obama, like the Webster, like the Pope. Fuck, that's Ratzinger. Fuck that pathetic piece of shit. Look at this. Jeb English getting upset. No, please don't do that. Okay, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Okay, let's listen to Clif a little bit more.
And also, they lie consistently.
Lie.
If you go and you read the abstracts off of any of these chemicals, any of the major drugs, Prozac and Zoloft, any of them, go read the abstracts for the basic chemical that was pushed to the FDA. And you'll see that the abstract is a political document with an agenda. Just look at the language. It doesn't relate to the study underlying it. It is a sales effort. It is strictly a marketing tool and nothing else.
And you gave it to your wife?
Position, and that's it. They're not presenting you with factual evidence of their studies and the results. Once you get into the factual evidence of their studies and results, you find out that they lie consistently in the abstract and that they're a bunch of fucktards. So.
Oh, please don't throw mud at these people now. Now that you have used the product that is actually destroying the physiognomy of your loved one, don't throw it back in their face because you had a choice. You had the choice, and I say this is like Germanglish on Google Report, the original. This is so important, people. This is so important. I talked about Sai Baba. Well, I didn't talk about Sai Baba's Artrand, my good friend. Artrand is my good friend. Yeah, he talked about Sai Baba being a complete pedophile. Not pedophile, what was he doing? He was doing this sort of monkey business with the sex. He pretended to be this great guru and manifesting golden eggs out of his mouth. What a shithead, yeah. Fucking asshole, Sai Baba, yeah. Forget about it, people. You, I am talking to. You listening to me. You are beautiful. You are the people that I like. I listen to some intelligence coming at me from outside, but when it breaks down, it breaks down. There is no point in creating mythologies around somebody as ignorant as Clif High. And I said in the last report, the Google report, health is everything. Out of health comes brilliance. That's why my work, I tell you, is I give it away. I'm really Artrand. Yes, I know. The Thomas Ackermann fellow. Anyway, I'm telling you, the work I make is fucking brilliant. And nobody gets it. And Kevin Blanche, I love Kevin Blanche. He has told me so. He has said himself that he likes what I do. I like what Kevin does. And now I believe also Kevin has flaws. Just like everybody I listen to has flaws. But so who gives a shit? If you get the overall, if you get in the scheme of things, if you get the overall thing correct, now when somebody does art, my heart flows to them. So that's why I flow to the Kevin Blanche person, because he's on the same wavelengths, because he has understood. He may have some issues, I don't give a shit. But when you come on board with me on the art, I'm on your side. What can I say? Anyway, pick your gurus carefully.